Hi, Aquarius. I hope you're all doing well. I actually already did your message and I was even ready to release it last night, but something held me back. Something told me, no, try again. And I understand this because although the message was clear in the first reading I did for you, the transmission was kind of staticky. It was a little bit fuzzy. It's almost like there was something trying to intercept the message, and it came out a little bit wonky or maybe not as clear as it could have. So I don't know if the message has since changed, and this is why I'm being guided to record again, and maybe there's something else you need to know. But I will just briefly say a little bit about the previous message because it is for someone, even if this energy has since passed, and hopefully it has. Because the message was that there is some person, thought, guidance you might be receiving, or just kind of like this repetitive information coming towards you about a difficult situation, and that information might not actually be serving you. And whoever is giving you that information or coming into your energetic field over and over again may be profiting in some way or gaining something energetically from doing that, but there's nothing really in it for you. In fact, the word pain collector came up. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that there are better places to put your energy, to receive guidance, better people to spend time with. There should be some kind of mutual exchange of energy that is on the frequency of healing and reciprocity. And so if you're involved in something that feels like a one-way street, or you feel like you keep going back but you're not finding any relief, then it's time to consider removing that from your energetic field. Okay, Aquarius? So that's what the other reading, the gist of it anyways. So let's get into this one and see what comes out. I began the other reading with these cards, so I'm curious to do that again to see what will come out. And then we'll get into some more oracle cards and the tarot and get into the message. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. This is 13 Moon Tarot. I'm an intuitive reader. I use the tarot and the oracle cards and anything else that comes up and comes in as a tool to help me read the energy. Okay, let's see for Aquarius. Interesting. This one. Oh, one more wants to come out. This one. Ooh, beautiful. We have final stage I'm seeing here at the bottom. Something, some cycle or project of yours, or maybe it's even a relationship. Something is in its final stage. And I'm also seeing light bearer, which is beautiful. This is telling me that whatever is coming to a close for you or whatever is about to be completed, and I'm seeing like a bow being tied up, well, it's in your best interest. We also have playing it cool with song lyrics, honesty, and careless. Aquarius, I feel like this could be relating to that initial message where there's maybe some misleading information that you're receiving. Perhaps it is through song lyrics from someone, or maybe that's just a metaphor. Song lyrics are often metaphorical, and sometimes we have to read between the lines in order to come to our own interpretation. And that's what can make musician, interesting, maybe you're dealing with a musician or you are one, but that's what can make songwriting and music so touching, and it can feel so personal because we can take loose lyrics, metaphorical lyrics, and directly apply them to our own life oftentimes. A good song can be taken in multiple ways. This is what I'm getting. So I feel like somebody has said something very honest to you, and it's something maybe that, well, I feel like somebody slipped. They meant to play it cool with something, but they actually revealed something to you kind of carelessly, meaning that they didn't intend to reveal this truth to you. But it's right there for you to see. Okay? Interesting. Maybe this is why things are at the final stage now, because you see something. You can read something in between the lines. We have foresight. Falling, terror, betrayal, and reflection. Very interesting. Gemini and Libra both had some of these cards come out. Okay, so there's definitely something happening with the air signs that is collective in nature, dealing with a betrayal. And that betrayal is causing you to reflect on some fears that you have, where you fell for somebody's, well, mischief and corridor. It's like you took someone's hand and walked down a path with someone. They convinced you to do so. Now, it could be an aspect of yourself, but this is something that you are bringing to a close here. Okay? Let's get the tarot out and see what's going on for Aquarius. 2 more. For Aquarius, spirit guides. What do we have for Aquarius? I'm hearing something like, 'tis the season and there is a reason. Oh my goodness. I'm also hearing something like, I've never knocked twice like that. That could be a message for you. Somebody knocks twice, or you're knocking on a door for a second time. But I was hearing they shall remain faceless, something like that. I can't really catch the beginning part, but something about remaining faceless. Ooh, the devil. They should remain faceless. Hold on. Give me 1 second to just piece this together, because there's something coming through and it's related to the song lyrics and honesty as well. How do I explain this? So I'm getting this feeling and I'm seeing this image where it's like, and this explains why there was some static and fuzziness in the first message. There's like a barrier here between, like, and it's in between somebody who wants to remain faceless or should remain faceless, meaning that you don't know their real identity or you don't really know who they are, and then something they're portraying. Maybe it's their words, maybe it's actually song lyrics. But perhaps you can see through this barrier. Well, you do. You do see through something here. Some veil some person is trying to put up. The devil. Okay, let's keep going and see what else comes out here. This could be you, Aquarius. You're trying to be elusive with something. But if this is talking about you, you're alluding to things, or you're using a lot of metaphors, or you want to remain in the background in some sense, unseen. I want to tell you, Aquarius, careful, because you could be careless with something you say or something you put out into the world that reveals something here. What is it revealing? I think that's what we need to know. What is this slip revealing? Either your slip or someone else's. Freedom. The philosopher. Hold on, one more. somebody is married to a particular way of thinking about the world, and it's like this thought process, it traps them, and they're seeking freedom. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with someone who's kind of very stuck in their ways, and they've had a change of mind. Peace and visionary. Yeah, they're coming into a place in their life where they want to have peace. They see a vision of peace and freedom. But see, I don't feel like this person would ever acknowledge that or tell you that. They'd rather play it cool. But something they say or do reveals their intentions here. And maybe even reveals their fears. I don't know what this is about for everyone. It could be about any aspect of life, so keep your mind open here. But it is very secretive. The energy outside of you affecting you the most, this could be a person, a situation that you're dealing with. We have the 10 of Swords. This is betrayal. I mean, especially in this card. Look at this. These people have, you know, taken down this person, stabbed them in the back, and they're celebrating. So the person that is influencing you the most could feel betrayed, or they could have betrayed you. It's a general reading, so you have to kind of read it both ways. Or you're dealing with a situation in which there is I'm hearing imminent betrayal. Okay, how the past is still affecting you. We have Judgment and Queen of Coins. Well, a decision was made regarding you and your status. Maybe this is a job or something to do with a relationship. There's something that you've been working very hard towards, maybe climbing a ladder in some sense. You have something to offer here. What happened back here exactly? 8 of Wands. Well, there's a lot of interest in you or your ideas. There's a lot of people seeking your guidance or your attention. But I feel as though you're kind of dissatisfied in some sense. 4 of Cups. Exactly. This is a card of dissatisfaction. Okay, I'm just going to freestyle this a little bit, deviate from the spread. Pixel, Wolfgang, stop. 1 second. Wolfie, don't bother her. Okay, what are you dissatisfied with? Well, there's some kind of conflict going on here. The World, the ending of something, or something didn't move in the direction you hoped it would. I hope this is making sense, 9 of Swords, because I still can't really pinpoint what we're talking about exactly and how all of this fits together. But I'll just have to trust that you're making sense of it. If you are, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me what's going on so I can have some context for myself. It always helps me realize that things are actually making sense. Yeah, or not. It's cool too. The Devil for your overall energy. I feel like there's something here that's really that really has your attention. Yeah, something that really has your attention. Maybe it's even becoming a little bit of an obsession for you. The Light Bearer. But I want to tell you, Aquarius, whatever it is that's going on for you, you're in the final stage of it, and there is going to be a big release here and a truth realized. Maybe about a conflict here. No, there's a candle. Don't burn yourself. I got Pixel up here with you. Okay. The need to detach also. Knight of Swords for what you don't see coming, your opportunity. This is to really slay some beast, slay some dragon, slay some snake here. I'm hearing lizard. That has just been kind of being a creepy crawly up your leg. Ooh, interesting image. But it's like something's been slithering their way towards you, maybe even slithering inside your soul and your mind in some context. Ooh, I don't like it. It feels a little bit dark even. And perhaps you've had to get strategic too. Playing it cool. Maybe you've had to play it cool so you could get the truth out of someone. Spirit guides, please give me some more information about like what does Aquarius not see coming and what's their opportunity? Let's make them one and the same for clarity. Sorrow, once in a lifetime. Yeah, I feel like it's like the final stage. Whatever sorrow you've been feeling in relation to this context, it's not going to come back around. The world, it's over. And maybe it ended kind of like an anticlimactic way, but you're going to get your answers or you already have them. Ride the wave and deadline. Yeah, I feel like, there's 3 cards here that are telling me for sure something is coming to an end. And you have been riding the wave of this for quite some time. And maybe there has been some sorrow involved here. Pixel, you're making me nervous with that candle. Can you sit down? Lay down? Or move further over. Okay. So maybe that's something there too in the energy. As I said, I take anything that happens during a reading as part of the energy. It's part of what I'm working with here. So it's like you need to move away from the fire here. It's time to get out of the fire with something. We have the moon for the energies supporting you, the forces supporting you. Something is like a truth is seen by you. You're able to see beyond the veil. Whoever wants to remain faceless is seen for who they really are, and maybe there isn't much of them anyways to begin with. Interesting. Other than the persona they put on. There's definitely some dark energy. But the way that all of this is known to you, it comes to you kind of like in a dream or as an intuition or a fleeting thought even. It's like you don't have any hard evidence or you don't have any logical sequence of events that you can really say, okay, it's this, this, and that. Or maybe you don't have any real actionable steps in a sense, but you just know something. It's like you just know. That's what I'm getting. And this moon looks very sad. What you find out might sadden you. Tell me more about this freedom. The traveler. Seduction. Yeah, somebody has moved on perhaps to something else, or they've been involved with, or I don't know, there's something here that isn't for your highest good. And it's like you have a deep understanding of that. And sometimes we really want like clear answers, but we don't get them. And that can make us so much stronger than we already are, because all we have to rely on in those times and those moments and situations is our intuition and our trust in our own judgment. And by prioritizing the question, is this really good for me? Does this feel good? And if the answer is no, we have our truth, we have our answer. It's really that simple. I mean, I think you're dealing with a complicated situation, but it's like you come to the realization that the truth, the answer is simple, and it's time to just bring this really to a final stage here, Aquarius. Death, the forces, the energies working against you or that you might find challenging. Yeah, it's like, it's a beautiful thing that it's coming to a close, but it's also a sad thing because it's an end of an era, it's an end of a chapter, it's an end of a relationship, it's an end of a living situation, whatever it is, it's the end. And that comes with grief and sadness with the death card. But it also comes with this sense of freedom and liberation. Perhaps this freedom that you see is your own. Your freedom from seduction, being seduced by someone or a certain idea. You're able to travel. Your soul's able to travel to the places it needs to go now. I'm hearing you will be missed, if that's a concern of yours. But you need to let this transformation happen. Your advice is the Four of Swords. You need to rest, like physically. Whoever I'm connecting to today, like you really need to rest. You need to eat well, you need to sleep well, you need to take like a little bit of a day off if you can, or a couple hours off, or a couple minutes, clear your mind, put your feet up, soak your feet, whatever it is that you need to do, you need to take a rest. With Death and the Four of Swords beside each other, that typically for me indicates like somebody needs to just veg out and regain their strength. Okay? There's also something your subconscious mind is trying to process here. And that's part of the way we heal too. Like when we think about healing, we always think about it as a conscious process, right? But a lot of it happens subconsciously in our dream state. We resolve tensions and issues that are going on and on and on in the back of our mind underneath our awareness. And so dreaming is really helpful for resolving a lot of our subconscious fears and things that are still in the shadow. So this is another reason why sleep is important. And if you're having nightmares or strange dreams, or dreams that even you wake up and you're sad, it brings you sorrow, just know that this is another aspect of yourself that is working towards your healing. Even if it causes those intense emotions that don't feel so good when you wake up. Those are emotions that need to be felt in order for you to bring this to an end, for the final stage to happen. I'm seeing like a curtain come down on a stage. It's like the final curtain. Okay. What's going to manifest in the next 3 months in relation to this reading? We have the King of Cups. This is beautiful, Aquarius. Like the cards are kind of dark or like muted colors. And then we get to the end here and we have the King of Cups, this bright blue energy. It's amazing, Aquarius. Okay, so this is like feeling emotionally stable on solid ground, feeling a sense of achievement and personal resolve. Can I get a little bit more on on the King of Cups for what's going to happen in the next 3 months? I'm hearing you're right. Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. I'm hearing you're right. You are going to meet someone pretty significant here in the next 3 months. Who is this person all of a sudden coming in the reading? This could be somebody who's helping you build something, or some kind of professional that's giving you the right guidance. It could also be related to love. It could be a long-lost family member even. But I'm seeing the 10 of Cups. Whoever this is to you, I'm seeing you as the King of Cups. Doesn't matter your gender. and a fire energy here, a fire sign, or maybe someone who's just very fiery in nature, you connecting, and this is for your good here. This person respects you. I don't want to leave it like that. I mean, my God, what a teaser. Anything else that I can say to Aquarius? Maybe you know who this is. Dystopia and grief. This is someone who helps you make sense of what you've been through, even if it is a love connection. But they help you understand something here. They help you. Remembrance. They help you remember what's truly in your heart and who you are. The moon. This is somebody who is a little mysterious, and maybe they haven't popped into your life quite yet. The Phoenix could be a Scorpio as well, or a Cancer, but it doesn't matter about the signs. It really doesn't matter about the signs. It's kind of even silly to say, but we can't help ourselves as tarot readers with that shit. But anyways, this is somebody who's been through the fire and can relate to you, has compassion for your situation, and is going to help you. And you're going to feel a lot better, Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to go into an extended reading. In the extended, we go a layer deeper into this message. The link for that is in the description box below. But if you don't want to go to an extended, or you cannot for whatever reason, then trust that you received all the information that you need. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.